So they really had this one glued up. We couldn't even get these two boxes apart. So we're not going to keep the foam boxes anyway. So Lucas cut the corners with just a knife here, just going into them, and took it apart. And here's what we have, a big block. So we do have honey in here. And for some reason they built on the side of the box instead of on the plastic. And maybe that's because they just didn't like the, I don't know, the tactileness of it. You can see the honey's dripping out of there, and it's really good. You have to break off a chunk, chew it, and then spit the wax out. But the honey's really good. And we didn't get any mice into this part. I'm a little bit worried about the bottom. You can see the dead bees here, although not that many yet. I don't know if they're going to be in the bottom box, or maybe a lot of the bees, when they die now, you really don't find that many in the hive. So we'll take this apart, put these in another box, and then we're going to have to spin these out. The top three boxes, two of them were pretty much full. They're the smaller boxes, so we do have a lot of honey if we can. And it doesn't look like it's crystallized yet. I mean, in here it doesn't. That definitely was not crystallized, and the piece I had over here was not crystallized. So that's really good. That means it will spin out. So we'll get some honey out of here. We're going to build new boxes, but we're not going with the large frames anymore. We're going to stick to all the small ones, unless I change my mind, but they're just so heavy, the big ones are. Okay, so we're ready to, we need to get putting the sidings on, brush that off, and get this end done. Then we can start getting ready to rebuild the new beehive enclosure.